How is it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft server making. We are coming close to the end here. Few things though. First, no green screen. It's very sunny, and green screens kind of need one color, but my green screen's right next to a window. You can kind of tell that this general area right here is much brighter than this general area, and there was just no way I was going to get it to work unless I played with it forever. I didn't feel like doing that, so yep, we are doing this now. So I did some things. Well, that's disorienting. Okay, sorry. Trying to see how this would grow. Hope it doesn't grow out of control. I think that's probably there and there, and then no more growing, so we'll WorldGuard it soon. But let me, per usual, gonna do a quick sweep of what we got done since last you saw, and it's also been a while, so a nice recap would be nice. And then move on to actually doing a quick thing, and that'll be good. And then I think there's only going to be one more episode of this series before I just do the boring stuff like permissions and tutorial videos and all that other stuff on my own. We've got one more like fun thing to do, which is the lobby, which will be right there. But here we go. So that'll be next episode. Today we're doing something else. So here we go. I was not sure what to do for the walls, so I just sort of put like a more or less natural. What's Podzol? Get that out of there. More or less natural looking terrain. It could use some more shaping, and this might be something that when I'm bored or something like that, I come on the server, and I don't think it'll interrupt games or anything like that, but I just come over here and start doing stuff like this. What's my sound at? It feels really loud when I do that. Could be fine. Let's see. Let's turn that down. Yeah, so, you know, we'll see about that. I'm not sure. I could spend like hours just doing that, making it look better and better. Shaping it by hand. Not a huge priority though, because the whole point is that to stop you from getting out, so there's 2 high blocks. I have these things. I'm not sure which I like better. There's gray here, or there's light gray, and then there's gray. I don't know which one looks more invisible. I almost feel like the dark is better. In this situation, at least. But the whole point is that it still looks like a natural route, more or less, but you can't jump up anywhere to get out of the map. So, you know, I'm sure that there's areas where you can still get out, and we'll slowly find them as we play. This is Paintball Arena, by the way, I didn't mention. This is a paintball arena. S. If you missed the series, we had like a little influx of new YouTube followers, which is awesome, and welcome everyone who's new. But if you're a little confused as to what we're doing, why we're doing it, and how we did it, I would suggest going back and watching this series. There are not that many videos in it, and they're all not that long. Alright, I'll fix this later. But so anyways, yeah, so we got the tree. I'm pretty sure you last saw it with the wood texture changed, but the wood texture is changed, if you didn't see. Changed it to all the outside wood, which is nice. Changed the roofs of these to red and brown for different teams, red team and brown team, sort of. Looks nice. Definitely does look nice. And we're getting down via vines, and I'm pretty sure one day when I leave, I'm gonna have to just like AFK right here in the middle, so the vines get all the way down, because they gotta go all the way down. And yeah, so that I put these walls here again, same reason, so you don't get out. I might have to raise them up one higher, because you might be able to like temporarily break a block and before WorldGuard fixes it, jump a little bit. I don't know, I've never done that. The other thing I did was I just leveled the ground over here because it looked weird seeing the big mountains of desert in the background. So now when you're down here you don't see any of that because the wall. You do see this direction, you see some stuff. You can see this tree obviously, but that's fine. And then when you get over here you can see that, which I think is fine. Also you can kind of see the top of that and these mushrooms, but we'll take those down before we do. As far as this tree goes, I have finished clearing out all that random blocks in the back that came around it, so it now does hopefully kind of look like one big tree trunk. We might mess with the bottom to get some roots, but we're never really going to see that, so I think we might just leave it. But on the inside we have here, so this is Spleef right here. This is going to be Spleef. So basically what I did was I sort of tested out to see with lava at this position if it would burn anything. It doesn't look like it is, so whoops. So basically just kind of get lava, and first thing we're going to do, let's move into the actual stuff today, and we're going to do like size 3. So I think this will be fine. I don't want it here, let's just go around. I don't want to screw it up and have lava pouring out the backside or burning stuff. If this thing were to catch on fire, that would be a huge disaster. Redoing it would take a long time. It took forever to clear that stuff. So you can see there's wood down here, but I'm pretty sure it can't catch on fire because there's lava in the way. You can't have fire blocks where there's lava blocks. Let's fill this in. So this is Spleef, and in Spleef, if you don't know the game, why is it? Oops, shoot. Isn't that working? Oh, nope, don't do that. In Spleef, if you don't know the game, it's basically a game where you have floors, different layers of floors that are made out of snow or wool or TNT or any kind of block, really, doesn't matter. And everyone gets placed in the map, and you break the floor and try to be the last one standing. So we're gonna have a couple excuse me. We're gonna have a couple layers, and the layers are going to be made of snow and wool, and when you spawn in you're going to get some shears and a shovel, and you are going to have to break the blocks and then, like I said, just play Spleef like that. Pretty cool. There's lots of different variations of Spleef. This is the simplest, but what's really cool about this that I haven't seen before is that each layer is going to be different, right? One layer of snow, one layer of wool. So it's kind of like you got to make sure you're using the right tool and everything. I don't know, that might be dumb, but I don't think it's going to be that special. But it is something that I haven't seen before. Try to add a little bit of uniqueness to everything. That's why we made our own map rather than downloading one for paintball. Also, I should talk about what the server is going to be, right? So we have a plot world, which everyone will have a plot. We will have, so it's basically an area of land that's pretty small, that has nothing in it but dirt. It's completely flat with dirt. You can build in your plot, but you can't build in other people's plot, and other people can't build in your plot, right? So it's kind of like griefing protection for your cool builds. But there is also an overworld, and that overworld is completely free. So people might grief it, or you can go in your strip mines will be there. Everything else like that will be in that world. And that way, if you don't want to stick to a plot, or you don't want anything else like that, you can just build normal. And my intention is that you're going to be able to build normal, or that you should be building in the overworld, like most of your stuff, right? Because you can't get mobs in the plot world, or there might be mobs, but you can't. I'm going to get rid of them. They're not going to be mobs in the plot world. There's not going to be spawners in the plot world. So that's kind of the point, is that maybe your storage, I would say your storage of your valuables, because people won't be able to get in your chests. That definitely in the plot world would be a good idea, right? Because that's one thing people have issues with all the time, is someone took something out of my chest and I don't know who. Now, you know, they didn't. And then the other reason would be if you have a cool build that you want to do, like a build, like something to look at. But if it's something that has a use, chances are it's not going to work in the plot world, right? Like you could start a wheat farm in the plot world, I guess, melon farms, that kind of a thing. Farms like that work, but nothing with spawners, nothing that's too big, all that other stuff. So that's cool. Now let's just double check the outside and make sure nothing's on fire, because that would be a huge disaster. Just gonna fly around it. So you got that, plus you got the overworld, plus you got this minigames world. Now in the minigames world, I said that I got 3 different plugins for minigames. I got Paintball, Spleef, and Survival Games. Survival Games looks a little bit more complicated to set up, and it would definitely delay when we could play this, release the server if we include Survival Games. So that's why there's no Survival Games yet, and there won't be until further notice, until I decide that there needs to be. But we also have some other features. In the overworld, there's a protected area near spawn that has a bunch of shops in it, and I actually think I might also put some shops in the plot world. And these shops will sell items that might be hard to get otherwise. For instance, it is my personal opinion, it's too hard to get nether quartz, so it's going to sell nether quartz. Or also there might be like a lot of for a lot of money, and you can check your balance like that. Is that how you spell that? It's an A, I think. Maybe /money sign will work. We have Buycraft, we have Volt, we have Craft Economy. Money? There we go, money. It's money. So you can check how much money you have there, and that's how you use it. So the way to get money, there might be ways to sell things, right? But I don't think so. I don't like that idea as much. I think that money should be what you get for winning these PvP games. But I don't know how to set that up, so I think I'm gonna have to designate one item. I was thinking it's got to be like an arbitrary item, right? Like something that you don't use often. And the, wow, this is bright. This is hard to look at for so long. Right? Jeez, okay. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter if it's flowing or not. The point is that you have to die when you fall when you lose. So let's start doing the layers. Where's snow? So, what was I saying? We're gonna start with snow. And where's the corner here? Corner is right here. And let's do a layer right there. Okay. So, I forget what I was saying. Oh, right. We're gonna have to designate a kind of arbitrary item, such as the records that don't do a whole lot. Like emeralds don't do a whole lot, but you can also get those really easily, and I don't want you to be able to get those, to get the main currency easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So set. Shift left click on that. To select snow, then right click for point 1. And right. Oh, there we go. Just took a while. Yeah, great. So that's a layer. The layers are not going to be circular because I don't know if you can do that with this particular plugin. But having this on the side is kind of interesting, I think, because then you might just fall off on your own. So yeah, that's cool. Let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if that's a good height or not. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just realized, yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that'll be the last layer. So then you follow your rest. So there's 4 layers. Gives you a good chance. What was that? I was talking about something about the games. Right, you were gonna win. So maybe you would win a random record or a very particular record, like a golden record or something like that, or a notch apple maybe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that would be what you sell in the shop for a lot of money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, not that. Sun's supposed to be snow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's that. Let's do it right here. Whoa! Alright, so some of them go up. I wonder if that's because these are on different layers or because I misclicked. Damn it, they're different. Which one's too high? I think this one looks higher up over here. Yeah, because I put, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we want 6 showing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're kind of like 7 blocks apart. There we go. I think that will do it. Okay, that did that. We'll fix that later. Good. Don't want to put them too much lower or else the wool will burn. Let's just patch this up here. I mean, I guess that will do it. Kinda didn't realize that it would do it randomly. Yeah, so that's all stuff that needs to be sorted out, but the main thing is that we need to have a server that has Minecraft on it for you guys who have donated, and those of you who may or may not donate in the future. And that's the main focus as of right now. I would say we should put some glowstone there, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that. We might not put glowstone there. I'm gonna turn mobs off on this world anyways, so shouldn't be too big a deal. And yeah, so that is pretty much it for this episode. It was kind of it's kind of on the fly rambling, but I need to run a lot of commands now, selecting each layer individually and world guarding it and different stuff, and all of that is going to require me to go hopping back and forth between videos. So I don't think I'm going to do that. But next video we'll put together a simple little lobby that has 2 different signs. When you go to the sign, it'll tell you what command to run on the sign, and there'll be some options there. For instance, one command to run on a sign will probably link you to a video. It's kind of a how-to, and then another 1 will actually be like the basic command you need to join, since it's only going to be 1 game. In the future, I'd love to have more than 1 game of each, but I think we'd need to create a new world, which you know, always means fancier server with more RAM and stuff like that. So I'm not sure, but yeah. That is pretty much all we got for now. You can see things are coming together. Oh yeah, I broke that by accident. Let's plant another. And that's pretty much it. So I will talk to you guys later. You should see here on YouTube some Attack of the B Team and like I said, 1 more video from here, and then pretty soon you'll get the server to play on. But I have a lot of learning to do first, like how do you do permissions, and how do I set up these things like that. I might need help testing it once I put it up. So yeah, if you know what I mean. Like once I'm not sure. Yeah, might not be the right word, but once I might need, like, I might make a couple videos with other people in it, namely probably people who I know here from school who I can talk with while I'm doing it. I don't know if it's going to be a video or not, but it's going to be sort of like, you know, okay, now try this, now try that, now try this, and see if it all works, because that's something that's hard to do on my own because I have op permissions, so there's some things that I can do that you guys can't, but all of that needs to be sorted out. So yeah, but I think this is a pretty cool paintball map. I like the theme. I think we came up with a pretty cool Spleef map as well. So I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.